Hi guys, it's Jessie here. So today we're going to watch 2 Mandarin clips from the TV show Mr. Robot. Shout out to Lazao who sent me the clips. Let's get started. Okay, let's play.
You assured me that the UN vote would be in full swing.
You're the time master.
看上去，他偏向自己的一块策略，
Okay.
他太吹毛求疵。我们需要寻找自己的第二阶段方案。
Did you notice the pitch change? She speaks with a really low and thick voice when speaking English, but when she speaks Mandarin, her voice becomes like really high-pitched and thin, as if a rock suddenly becomes of thin paper, if that's a good way to describe it. It's not a rare thing though, it happens to a lot of people, but this difference is drastic. I haven't watched the show though, so I'm not sure if this is a thing of this character or the actor just did this subconsciously. Right, now let's talk about her Mandarin. I'd say it's not too bad. She's articulate on each character, and Mandarin is a tonal language. Her tones are really, really good. I think only one word's tone was slightly off. 寻找, 寻 the rising tone, 找 the falling rising tone. 寻找.
我们需要寻找。
You know what? Let's compare and see how accurate her tones are. 看上去，她偏向自己的e-coin 策略。
看上去，他偏向自己的一块策略。
她太吹毛求疵。
他太吹毛求疵。
我们需要寻找自己的第二阶段方案。
我们需要寻找自己的第二阶段方案。
I think the actor either spent lots of time practicing these lines or he spoke other tonal languages himself. Right, B.D. Wong is of Chinese descent with family from Hong Kong. His Chinese name is Huang Rongliang in Mandarin and
Wang Wenliang
in Cantonese. Maybe he was exposed to Cantonese, which is also a tonal language. That explains why his tones are so good. Just the theory though, maybe he just spent lots of time practicing. However, despite the high accuracy, her speech still sounds unnatural or let's say kind of disconnected. To understand that, there's one important thing you need to know about Chinese. Chinese characters are 方块字, square-shaped characters, so we don't need spaces between words. But sometimes a word could be made up with more than 1 or 2 characters. So when you don't speak the language and you look at the sentences, you don't know where to stop. Is this a word or is this a word? How should I link them to sound natural but also in the role? It's really hard to act while speaking a language you're not familiar with. But there are some words she dealt with really well, such as 自己的吹毛求疵，他太吹毛求疵。
他太吹毛求疵。
Whereas words like
看上去
because all the 3 characters are the falling tone, so to make sure the tones are correct, it seems that she put extra stress on each character. 看上去. I think a better way to deliver could be like make the character in the middle almost toneless and make the ending sound a little bit longer. 看上去，看上 almost toneless. 去 make the ending sound a little bit longer. 看上去，他更偏向自己的e-coin 策略。Just an advice though.
6个月，至少。
哦，还不错哦，声调也很准，但是感觉发音没有 Whiterose 的准。Just 2 phrases, 6个月，至少。But there's a really tricky sound in it. 月，月。There's no close-up of his mouth shape when he said this, but it sounds like he said 月 when it actually should be 月。6个月，6个月。To master this sound, we need to break it down, starting with this. This is 语. Sometimes you'll see it as ooh with 2 dots on it. It's the mouth shape of ooh, but the tongue position of e, as in me. E. E. My tongue position didn't change. Now we just add an e sound after it, as in bed. E, e, yu, e. Now add the tone, the falling tone. 月，月，6个月。6个月。
这需要更多耐心。
The subtitle says that will require much patience. She said more patience though. 更多，更多 means more. 很多 means much or many.
你知道我最讨厌这个。证明给我看。
证明给我看 is more like prove it to me. Does it apply here? It looks like she's just asking to see this report or something. Show me could be just like 我看看，我看看，or 给我看看，给我看看，
应该审查。
应该什么？应该 look into it， 应该审查，应该审查。That sounds weird. Look into it. You can just say 调查一下，调查一下。
我们需要知道他们掌握了什么内容。
这句还不错。
你挑一个嘛。
Okay, that's perfect, especially the ma at the end. 你挑一个嘛。Okay, we got another clip.
他被释放了。
他被释放了 He's been released. That's right, but sounds a little bit off to me. I feel like people usually say, 他被放出来了，放出来了，他被放出来了 He's been released.
等等。
Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. When two third tones are together, the first one becomes the second tone. 等，等。But the first one becomes the second tone. It becomes 等，等等，等等。Okay? That's great.
你知道这是谁吗？
B 公司的前任总裁，从1986年任职到1995年去世为止。
Okay, these two lines are very long, not easy to say. No wonder they cut to a full shot. The first line was okay. 易公司的前任总裁，从1986年任职到1995年去世为止。
你知道他是怎么变成躺在我们2米之下的吗？
Okay. It doesn't make a phrase sound more Chinese just because you converted feet into meter. I mean, yes, 6 feet is approximately 2 meters, but nobody says that to refer to the dead. I don't know if Whiterose's native language is supposed to be English or Mandarin. I think that makes sense here if she's supposed to speak better English than Mandarin. Let me know if that's the case though, I'm not sure. But in Mandarin, we do have a word that refers to the underworld and it contains a number as well. It's called 九泉之下，九泉之下。Under the 9 springs. You know, when you dig deep enough, there will be water, and 9 is the biggest single-digit number. So, under the 9 springs refers to the deepest place underground. Makes perfect sense, right?
飞案意外。
什么意外？ Something accident. 什么什么意外？ But he didn't say plane. Plane in Mandarin is 飞机. He said something 意外, something accident. I don't know.
哎呀，我是怎么跟你说的？
飞机失事有何不同呢？
这2句说得非常好。
在丑闻发生后，他原本要停掉我的案子，但他却死了，而我的案子活了下来。
So she planned this person's death?
我想要故技重施。
Okay, 故技重施 is a Chinese idiom. It means to play the same old trick. 故技重施. That was good. Okay, I think if Whiterose is supposed to speak Mandarin but not as a native speaker, just make it understandable, I think this is a really good interpretation. And yeah, hope you guys learned something new from this video. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye. 没有戴眼镜。看着镜头说黄容量。
黄容量。
不是，王什么？
王永亮。
OK，可以了。